person does your character admire most? Question mark. Why? Question mark. Okay. That's pretty open-ended. It is not a meta question, though. So it has to be someone that your character knows. It can't be anybody on. It can't be anybody. Yeah. God damn it. All right. So while you ruminate upon that, would anybody for a third hero point like to sum up what happened last week? Somebody got a roll because we don't got Larry right now. They got a big businessman event at the business factory, making the business stuff. Also, he's actually coming out with like a energy drink, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, an energy drink aficionado, I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a THC canned beverage. I don't know if it's a THC energy drink, but that would be rad. I would drink it. Because I like both those things. All right, we got 2. Going once, going twice. All right, Cloud Hoof, what happened last week? Reporting live from the Stone Ranch.
Last week was the Great Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
We started tracking down the trail, trying to find the food cart, which seemed to be the common denominator amongst the creatures. They were being fed a poison or toxin of some kind that was slowly turning them to stone from the inside out. Well, as we progressed, we came to we heard some screams, and we needed to go check it out, see where there was going on. And we arrived at a place that had a lot of prime plane animals.
Mm-hmm.
Goats, ducks, cows, even. Along with some floss sheep. But there are some strange toothy creatures, look like a mix between like a crocodile and a baboon, almost. What I can remember.
Oh, I remember those.
Really long tail and spikes.
Yeah.
Man, that really happened?
So we tried to prevent as many casualties as possible. We were also yelled to just to don't kill them. They're valuable.
Yes,
but
the Cruz.
And they proceeded to kick our ass.
Meet the Cruz. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
You for yourself, I didn't get in touch.
It was like old school fighting.
Very Kishara code.
Yeah. They had the nasty effects when they would bite you. They would leave a tooth in.
Oh,
and you would just bleed until you remove that tooth. I had like 6 of them in me.
The blood pump teeth. What a fucking terrible monster. Like, oh my god. Yeah.
This monster was cool as fuck.
No, it was. I mean, terrible in a capital T,
terrible in
like, Old Testament way.
Yeah. Old Testament.
Yeah.
These creatures knew us biblically.
They were. All right.
Overall, we did not lose too many prime animals. We ended up having to kill one of the 2.
You lost 3 ducks. You did lose 3 ducks.
We lost 3 ducks and a cow, I think.
Yeah. No, I think the cows are okay. I think you only lost the duck. The 3 ducks.
Okay.
One cow got one.
Cow no, a goat. They got a goat.
They got a goat. Okay.
Maybe they did get a cow. Yeah.
They got one out of the herd.
Yeah.
But still,
okay.
out of what the damage these things, as much as these things tore us up, they would have decimated everything here had we not stepped in how we did. We were able to take them down, subdue them. Ended up killing one of them, which is good because we were able to do an autopsy on it afterwards and see that it too was starting to turn from stone from the inside, and that probably is what was driving them nuts.
Gotcha. Okay.
But their habitat also happened to be by the lake. His lake is coming up a lot, so it seems to be a focal point. But we did finally afterwards see that the food cart that we had been trying to encounter. And there are 3 individuals on board. One of which had been on the cart several times, and tried to convince us that they were investigating just like us. They were trying to look into things for us, and because they noticed the same trends we did. The other two admitted to having eaten food from the cart and stolen some, but really that was the most nefarious thing about them, is they had eaten food and gotten upset stomach because of it, because they were probably getting poisoned as well. But just as we corroborated some stories and heard that the person who was preaching that they were helping out and being innocent, they too were also preaching dissidence amongst the crowd and causing a little bit of controversy, in addition to being somebody who had been on the cart multiple times, had been trying to get on every feeding cart possible, then try to slip away from us without being noticed. Of course, we noticed them, but they are trying to get away rapidly, as they know they are the ones responsible. Oh, we have really good instinct, and the chase was about to commence.
Yeah, excellent, great job. Go ahead and take a third hero point. All right, would anybody like to answer the factspiration question for a D3 that you can add to any D20 roll after the fact, and the ability to ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC of your choice, any of them? If you are, roll a D20 into chat. Oh, okay, 18, pretty good. All right, going once, going twice. All right, Jade, the factspiration question is, what person do you admire most and why? You might be muted. Hello? Am I muted? Are we?
No, you hear.
Oh, okay.
Don't hear Captain though.
Oh, Captain's definitely muted. I can see in Discord.
My
you're muted.
bad. My
Okay.
bad. I didn't realize that I had muted myself earlier. All right. So where Jade really, really likes Kalos, she really, really admires Goldleaf because she was chosen to become captain, not necessarily based on any sort of merit that she had, but simply out of convenience, she feels. So in all of her shortcomings as a captain, because she just is so unsure of herself sometimes, trying to navigate how to move forward and the best thing for the crew, Goldleaf is always there to help take the lead or back her up whenever she needs it. And she really admires that instead of being like a captain, she considers herself a co-captain with Goldleaf.
Aw, that's nice. Okay. Good stuff. You may ask the same question of any willing PC, any NPC at all that you would like to ask. They will receive a lesser boon.
You know, I feel like what's her name? Violet.
Okay. Yeah.
But like I think I'm gonna break the streak. I'm pretty sure we've been asking her every time, and I think I'm gonna break the streak, you guys.
Oh man, see that's the real leader right there. That's what I'm talking about. There's no co-captain. This is the real captain. Oh my god.
I feel like we could be gaining more information from other people that could potentially be more helpful, right? So
this is awesome. Yeah.
Skelebrosif.
Wow. Okay. Man, I can stop praying for this to happen. And
wait, hold on. I just got back. What happened?
And I could refocus my prayers on the demise of politicians. That's good. All right. So wow. I don't even know how to do this. Skelebrosif. Who does he? Wow. This is such a gift you've given me. Man, I just don't want to blow it.
Don't get used to it.
Who does Skelebrosif admire the most? Okay. Skelebrosif admires Violet the most. Because
Plot
it would be
twist.
nice. It would be nice to have people be that interested in you.
Holy plot twist.
Drop the mic. All right. With that all out of the way, you guys have but one hero or fanspo point remaining. Don't worry, I'm gonna pass this test on Monday, and I'm gonna start streaming again, and I'm gonna watch my own channel and get points, and I'm gonna spend them on you guys. Amen. But maybe you should hold on to this one a little bit longer. I don't know. So, all right. In that case, we'll jump back into the adventure. And then I think, as the recap said, we left off with you guys about to have a chase scene. It's gonna be a hard chase scene because it will require flight or extreme long range to participate. But it doesn't mean it can't happen. So let's get all that sorted out.
Use my new spell, thermonuclear explosion.
Oh hell yeah! You've been seeing this. You found the Starfinder stuff, I see. So it's good.
It's this new impossible magic spell.
Let's see. Where am I going? Here we go. No, stop. YouTube, like, I see you switch tabs, but you probably want to keep listening to the same thing. That's why you opened a new tab. Thank you. So helpful. All right. So for this fine chase scene, I'm actually surprised. I thought that a flying elf, a Varial or whatever, would have no issues here escaping. All right. She flying away. If you can justify how you can give chase, you may participate in the chase scene. Let us begin. Cloud Hoof, how will you pursue this very fast flying woman?
The problem, I could probably follow her on. What's her fly speed at?
I would rather not say because I don't want to discourage you guys.
If you start within 10 feet, 15 feet, whatever, of me, you get plus 10 to your movement speed for the round.
Now remember, chase scenes, just like the beginning of every James Bond movie, they don't gonna make any kind of sense as long as the audience is into it. And since we're the audience, as long as we're into it, it's fine. So I'm not looking for math, I'm looking for bullshit. That's what I'm looking for. Because
I can.
The whole point of a chase scene in Pathfinder is to not do math, which is so counterintuitive, I guess, to Pathfinder's entire design. Because then it'd be boring to always be like, well, you know, this is our algebra equation of how fast we are versus their algebra equation of how fast they are. And ergo, we will catch them. Boo! Nobody wants that. So, you're saying you could maybe follow on foot if what? What do you got?
Well, I should do my primal aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So that I get my stance, so that I can get an extra 5 foot of speed.
Okay. So you are going to try to pursue on
and the
foot.
air ability.
All
the
right.
while, I'm going to use in the language of the air elementals, call up to the cloud saying, "She's trying to run away! Catch that thief!"
This is enough
the cloud
bullshit. You're in.
everywhere.
You're in. All right. You're in. Okay. Let's see. Loret's doing business at the business factory. Let's see. Cap and Jade, how are you keeping up? think you said
I'm
you're straight up
casting
flying,
angelic
right?
wings to fly after her.
Okay, hell yeah. All right. Let's see. What about you, Gold Leaf? Do you have a means by which to participate in this chase scene?
Did you give me my shifting token?
Uh, uh.
Well, all right. Well, the
Wow,
first thing.
bad DM.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, I have it right here.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I do is I
Them are
see Captain
flying.
J flying up into the air, and I hit her with a haste.
Ah, okay.
Second thing I do is, as I'm kind of running along, Gold Leaf starts to glow, and swirls of wind, a little bit of dust, and sparkles kind of swirl around him, and he is going to cast Fey Form on himself, and he turns into a unicorn and gallops out.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, I got your unicorn. Hold on a second. I got you. Let's see. PCs, Skyhaven. Wait, hold on. Oh, dang. Okay. You never had a shifting token, so I did not ever build you a local. You've been grabbing yours from the forge this whole time. Hold on.
Don't know.
Is it good or bad?
I mean, it's not bad to grab it from the forge. I mean, like, we have storage there. It's okay. But, like, it just means that when I went to add his shifting tokens, he didn't actually have a shifting token folder for me to toss them into. But I've got that set up right now, so hold on.
Unicorn looks
I
like
love
that.
them.
There we go.
Songbird, get on.
Is that your unicorn accent?
Yes.
I'm into it. Alright, let's see.
I want you to permanently give me speed.
Alright, update. Okay, hold on. Alternate actor tokens. Why is it not?
I don't know if
what?
anyone else see this, but did everyone's token just turn into Mystery Man as well as Gold Leaf at the same time?
All except for Gold Leaf, which got really big.
Did everyone's token all at once? What the hell? Wow. What happened?
I'm that powerful.
Holy shit.
I-
That. Wow. Okay. Let me see.
Wait, they're all Gold Leaf.
Yeah.
I thought it was just that all the images disappeared, but it's not just that. All the images disappeared, and they're all Gold Leaf. But I have one picture of Gold Leaf, like one Gold Leaf token, that still is Gold Leaf.
Yeah,
But is
that was
very big.
the original one that moved over. All the other ones just turned into Mystery Man Gold Leaves.
How did I just turn everyone in the world into gold? Oh my god, and they're all coming out of you now. When you cast. What the hell? All right, hold on.
Powerful.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a blank scene real quick. Let me turn
the world.
I could go back to this music real quick. All right, so we got a blank scene. I'm gonna drag. Yeah, that it's working. Everywhere else. I wonder what fucking happened there. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. Oh no. I think that. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Is it every single token in the world that's like this?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
All right, actors, PCs, Skyhaven. Okay. Let's see. Because I feel like we've been pretty fortunate to not have a lot of like crazy issues since we switched over to self-host. So this is very strange. Very, very strange. Let's see. All right, actor Goldleaf no longer exists. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Let's see, actors, Skyhaven, PCs, Goldleaf. Yeah, I had built you something. Okay. Let's see. And then we do like this, and update token. All right. I'm gonna bring this gold leaf out. And yeah, you had shifting tokens, huh? Bro, is our desktop just busted? That's unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, everybody on this desktop is just cooked. All right, hold on. I'm gonna delete. Just don't move around.
I'm just gonna move off to the side.
Oh my god! You hastened all of them too?
No, it's just supposed to be Captain
All right.
Jade.
Yeah, it says you targeted and quickened the entire map. All right,
Yeah.
bro, you murdered the dashboard. It's incredible. That's like some mythic Orin level broken. Okay. I'm gonna refresh again. Now that I've deleted everything off the scene. In the online assessment world, we would call what's happening right now extraneous load. Which is not a difficult shit. But it is kind of difficult shit. It's outside. It's things not related to the thing you're trying to do that are preventing you from doing the thing you're trying to do. All right, let's drag out a freshie. There he is. He looks great. All right, and look, he's a fucking unicorn. See, that was so weird, dude. I have no idea. I have no idea what you did, or I did, or Foundry did. No one's to blame. It's computers. All right, so we're at you guys out there. Good. Got this lady. That's all we fucking need. We'll bring other people out as we need them. All right. Sorry about all those hadrosaurs I had to euthanize just now. All right. Back to it. So you turn into a fucking quickened. Don't want to get sued. Unicorn. All right. Fuck yeah. So you're flying. You're doing some bullshitting. He's having a business meeting. All right, Songbo, how are you participating?
I hop on Goldhoof's back. I feel like
oh hell yeah,
now, right?
Okay.
Like it finally works to call him Goldhoof. And then I just repeatedly whisper on the winds message the elf that we're chasing.
Okay.
Because like obviously after you've been caught, right? Like your heart's gonna be beating a mile a minute. You're gonna be thinking really fast. I'm just continually messaging her to try to throw her off her game.
Yeah, nothing throws you off your game more like when you're fleeing the police and they start calling your cell phone.
Yeah, exactly. Except that you don't even have the option to like decline the call.
God, and it'd be Songbo talking to her, so that has to be annoying.
I mean, for most people. For most people.
And
He just starts
mounted
reciting
with
the
one
entirety of
action.
Pi.
So I'm like double whispering on the window, so she's getting like feedback loop also.
Nice.
Causing inner ear issues.
It sounds like we're all locked in then. So I will throw everybody into an initiative. I'm glad we record our games because I would love to send off a screenshot of what we did to our desktop, like our landing page, to see if anybody could figure out what happened. Right. Let's see. The goal is to catch her before secret thing happens. Okay. So she's trying to earn escape points. You guys are trying to get them chase points. Success will be 1 chase point. A critical success will be 2 chase points. Failure is no progress. Critical failure, she gains an escape point. So on a critical failure, she'll gain an escape point. Okay. Does she have any other way to do it, or is it only critical fails? Oh, at the end of each round, she'll gain a escape point. Stressful. Okay. Okay. Then let's go. He shrieks low over a field of half petrified storm bulls that are being harvested for stone. Sparkles and feathers trailing behind her because, you know, of Ariel. All right. Let's see. Oh, nice. As you are pursuing her, those of you on land, you have to maneuver through this pasture full of petrified animals. So that you don't crash into them. Essentially, those of you in the air, I guess you don't have to worry about the complications on the ground. So that's kind of cool. You just have to worry about doing some sick flying or whatever. All right, I'll roll everybody else in. Okay. Let's see. She is up first. What's she gonna do? What happened? What?
Oh, never mind. I
Okay.
rolled twice for me.
Let's see. She's trying to fly away. Okay. Then she would probably just be using acrobatics, which is the flying skill. So she'll do that. All right. All right, that is a success, but not a critical success. So you doesn't cause any major complications for you guys, but doesn't provide you guys any boons either. All right. Next up, Cloud Hoof. Again, you guys are pursuing through a field where they have petrified most of the herd, and they are mining the herd for, stone. Essentially, they're carving them up and getting the good gemstone organs out, all that good stuff. This is very, very high-end petrification that this advanced Medusa brings to the table. So the recommended things to get through this here field would be acrobatics, athletics, nature. Let's see. Yeah, those are the top 3 to kind of maneuver your way through here. Nature, and survival. So nature and survival are sort of lay of the land kind of thing. Acrobatics and athletics is just that raw skill. You can do other things, but those are the three that are going to be very manageable DC of 23. All right,
26.
that is a success. Okay. And
all the time I'm gonna be shouting up to the cloud sentries in, is it Surian?
Yeah, Susurran, yeah. Which is kind of the common tongue once you get outside of Terranathus. But all right, play passes to Songbo.
All right. So what are my options for this complication?
If you get a critical failure, then she gets an escape point. She also gets an escape point at the end of each round. If she gets to 3 escape points, she has escaped. Essentially, she's like.
Do I get any additions or subtractions for being on Goldleaf's back?
You get to participate in the chase.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are trying to get to 8 successes.
8. Jesus.
Yeah. Before she gets to 3. And on her turn, she could roll a check. If she critically succeeds, she will cause a major complication for you guys. If she critically fails, you guys will gain 1 chase point.
Okay. So there's nothing she can do to make her. So it's like a 3-round chase. Like there's nothing she can do to make her.
Like her chase points go down more? No. Like yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm just free to bullshit. Is that?
Yeah.
All right. I would.
Picture, if you would, that scene from Jurassic Park where all the little duck dinosaurs were running through the field, and they're like, "Why are they running? They're like a flock of birds." And then the T-Rex shows up. Like, you guys are like running through a field of petrified animals that there are like miners and stone masons and stuff that are carving them up, and you don't want to trample or crash into any of that, and so you're kind of having to weave through this like work site on the rolling prairie situation while keeping her in sight in the air, trying to follow.
So looking out at the workers, I would like to evaluate their work rhythm and then direct to Goldleaf on which side of a statue to dodge to stay out of the way of the workers as they're moving around.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna put that at a DC 26. For this particular part of the challenge, acrobatics, athletics, nature, and survival are all recommended at 23, but you could definitely attempt a crafting at 26.
I'm not as good as those other ones.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Okay, all right. You just barely make it. Yeah, you get the sense that they're moving like the head of this bull that they've managed to chisel off, and you could kind of tell based on how the site is laid out where they're headed, and you kick your soft toe pads into Goldicorn's flanks, directing him away from what would have been a collision. Okay, fair enough. Captain Jade, skybound after this flying elf. What do you got? For you, flying is acrobatics, is generally the navigating in the air, but you can also attempt other things.
I kind of want to see if I could try to yell at her to convince her to stop so that we can just talk to her, but
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. I've also considered just if there's something I can do to just shoot her out of the air. It's either diplomacy or I want to kill you, and I haven't figured out which one I want to lean towards.
You may attempt a spellcasting attack roll against an AC of 26 or a diplomacy against a DC of 26. And your spellcasting modifier, I believe, is a plus 13. So you'd be doing a D20 plus 13 trying to get a 26, or whatever your diplomacy is against a DC 26. So one is the path of violence, one is the path of talk it out.
I think Jade's gonna try to yell at her, like convince her to stop so that we can just talk, because it could be a misunderstanding, or maybe we could help each other kind of situation.
Okay.
So I think we'll go diplomacy, see if I can talk her down.
All right. All right, that is a success. Not a critical success, though. What was it, 26 you were going for? It's pretty close if you wanted to burn your D3.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a D3, and you're trying to get a 2 or higher on that. Oh, all right.
All the rolls.
Okay. So one. All right, that's another success. She hears your words, but this early into the chase, you're not sure they've had positive effect or not. All right, the camera cuts to Goldicorn.
Goldicorn uses dash.
Are you so athletics? Is that what I'm hearing?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Goldicorn's gonna re-roll that.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's no penalty for fail. It's only a critical fail. All right. So another success. Okay. As you reach the end of the round, she do get one escape point. All right. Entering round 2. Is it? Let me refresh everybody's initiatives. I'll just auto roll for everybody. There you go. Okay. Let's see. As you make it through the prairie where they are currently carving up stone, she flies out over a maze of oh, okay. Yeah, so she wow, son of a bitch. All right, she's actually flying out over an area of rope bridges. So it is sort of an area where the main landmass connects to like a few adjoining landmasses, and the way they have these rope bridges set up is they're very sturdy, but they're also very flexible. So the slight like shifting of the islands, the wind currents, all that, it does make it a bit treacherous if you're in a hurry. Also, if you're flying, there's a chance to get tangled up in them. So for this particular thing, yet again, acrobatics and athletics. I mean, it is a chase. Perception and thievery are the recommended ones. Crafting is listed, but it is listed as a DC 23. But acrobatics, athletics, thievery, and perception are all in there at a 23. Crafting, sorry, is in there at a 26. Anything else, whatever you come up with. She is going to roll to see what she gets. She's going to do acrobatics. Oh, that's a bad roll. All right. Let's see. So that is a fail. Since she failed, she starts lagging behind, like slowing down a little bit. Gets tangled up in one of the bridges. What this will do is, until her next turn, one of you may re-roll for free.
Once.
It's not the same as using a hero point though, but you can reroll for free. All right, play passes to Cloudhoof.
All right. So, agility is the way to go on this one, or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, athletics, thievery, perception are the 4 top skills.
Perception is our highest, so we're probably gonna do that. Just trying to pick out the best route.
Ooh, that is one shy. One shy. You do have a free reroll from her failure. Or you just let it go.
I mean,
It's up to
I say use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a fresh perception check. Ooh. Okay. All right, so it is a tangled mess here.
I think.
Hmm?
Oh, because it wasn't a hero on.
Right. It was just a free reroll. Yep.
Yeah.
It's such a tangled mess here. You're just not sure exactly which bridge is going to lead in the direction that she is flying in. And you don't want to take the wrong bridge and end up on the wrong island and left behind. Play passes to Goldicorn.
Goldicorn uses parkour.
Okay. Acrobatics, leaping from bridge to bridge. Oh no!
Goldicorn's gonna reroll.
Falling into the Emerald Storm. Lost forever.
With Songbell on his back.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
The duality of man.
When you reroll that nat 1 into a nat 20. All right. So you leap, and it looks to everyone like you missed the bridge. You just fall out of sight. Guess that's it. And then there's a sort of gentle clop clop of you hitting a bridge lower down, and it just happens to be the exact right bridge to start barreling towards her, tangled in a bridge higher up. Play passes to Captain Jade.
It almost looks like Goldleaf is galloping on the sky for a split second.
I mean, Cloud Walk's a thing, bro. Soon enough, right?
I don't know if I'm gonna get that high of athletics.
All right,
While she's tangled up, Jade's still gonna try as she's catching up to the situation. She's still gonna try to talk to her and convince her to not take off.
Okay, that'll be a DC 26. That'll do. That's another success. All right. You guys are at 7. You need 8. No pressure, Songbow. But there is some pressure because if you critically fail this, she will escape because you'll be giving her a point and then she gets a point at the end of the round. So this is very small amount.
If I critically fail it twice in a row because I'm definitely going to re-roll it if I can. All right.
What if you fail? Panic. Oh, okay.
And that'll be a crafting check.
Crafting 26. Let's see it.
I interest you in a 22.
Oh, you're gonna risk re-rolling into a natty 1? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean?
All right. With that, we will end the chase, having caught her up in the bridge that she got tangled in, suspended over, I don't know, an infinite drop. She is breathing heavy. She looks around, desperate, but her wings are all tangled up in the rope suspension railing of the bridge. You guys reach her. What now?
So that made us even more suspicious of you. So maybe you should tell us what's going on.
She's crying. I'm not too proud to say it. I'm not too proud to have an NPC cry. She says, I don't want to be turned to stone. You don't understand. To go against the mistress is a fate worse than death. If you turn me in... Oh, no. And she just sobs. Her body, her hollow bones, just collapsed in the rigging of this bridge.
Yeah, so like, why do it then?
Because
was it just the egging people on to continue to be like divisive, or like did you actually have something to do with the turning things to stone bit?
Ooh. Anybody would like to roll a perception check for sense motive? You certainly can. You could even select your miniature to do the sense motive.
Oh yeah, no, definitely gonna.
Oops, I just recalled knowledge. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not very good at this, but there's a chance that I'll do well anyway. There's also a chance that I'll do poorly anyway, and then be wrong.
Wow. Okay. She lets out a shuddering breath and she says, the speaking out against the mistress. We're all so scared. She's risking everything. And now these terrible things are happening with the animals getting sick and everyone's so scared. I agree with Brindle Quay. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know why she would risk so much. Why she would turn down such bountiful rewards. We could all be safe and rich.
Captain, this is making me think about our current policy of recruiting a shit ton of people all the time. So, like, this was Zaranthus, is that how you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was Zaranthus's, like, island. Like, she started this whole shebang, and she's the only reason that it operates. And then now she's got all these helpers that she's built up over the years, and then they're feeling entitled. They're thinking that they can just come in and be like, no, I don't want to do that, even though she's the one that's in charge. Like, this place wouldn't exist without her. I don't know. It makes me nervous about what's going to happen if we keep just recruiting people. Also, lady, where the fuck were you going to go? Like, look around. Were you just going to fly off into the sky forever? Like, come on. Think things through before you do stuff. You easily could have talked your way out of this. Also, tell Brindle that you agree with him. He will like that a whole lot. And also, fourthly, or whatever my point is at this point, she didn't turn Brindle to stone?
That's because he's too valuable.
And you don't think you, as her spy lady, is?
I'm much more valuable as stone. I'm not just an Avarial. I'm a Nephilim Avarial.
Do I know what that means?
Hashtag not like other girls. Hashtag most original character. Hashtag 1 in a million. Nephilim is the revised terminology for ASMR. Any child of outer planar bloodline, essentially. So not only is she a winged elf, but she's an ASMR winged elf. That's some good stone right there. Whereas Brindle Quay is a gnome.
So you're the one
Celestial.
administering the poison, huh? Cloud's just gonna say it, accusatory.
What? The poison? The poison in the food that you seem to think there is?
Yes.
The animal feed was tampered with.
Right, and that's why I was riding around in the wagon trying to figure out what was going on.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with that? Mhm.
I had to do with investigating it. I thought that if you had been deputized and you found out that I was encouraging the workers to speak out against the mistress's recent actions and decisions, that you would tell her, and that would be that. I'm the morale officer. If she can't trust me to influence her employees in the manner of her choosing, I am of no use to her anymore.
Words have power. Even though you wanted them to speak out against her actions, they may have interpreted that differently. Though it seems the culprit for this petrification is still out there.
It
Oh
would.
no, I just fully believe it's you.
She looks at you, and there's a tinge of annoyance, as she says, "Well, what proof do you have? Hmm?
What proof do you have that you didn't?
That's to falsely accuse someone would leave the actual culprit free to do whatever they wanted."
Oh, I didn't say you did it alone.
And there are witnesses seeing you flee.
Well, I was fleeing because my insurrectionalist behavior had been discovered. All right, so OOC. Your sense motive checks, I even rolled Loritz in here. She good. Like, your gut could be telling you one thing, but like, you're just not convinced all the way. Without the aid of either some evidence or some like, I mean, there are ways of making people talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying torture, but like, you know, there's legally distinct zone of truth and, you know, other stuff like that. She is certainly a suspect, and you are welcome to take
Oh,
her
yeah, I'm
into
just being
custody.
completely
Yeah.
contrarian.
Yeah. You are welcome to take her into custody. But your sense motives gave you guys nothing. You're just not fucking sure. But roleplay wise, gameplay wise, I mean, she's obviously still bad because she's spreading insurrectionalist ideas around your new allies' nation. Essentially, this is like essentially a small sovereign nation over here.
Miss Sunmote, even though Amon Kalara offered Miss Saranthus, some type of noble title of sorts, they are not going to treat you as part of their own. They will always view you as, well, servants to their needs.
Okay, you may give me a persuasion check. I will tell you that this is a very difficult check. It's a DC 29 for your words to get through to her.
Would someone like to aid me?
I mean, yeah. Hey, Pathfinder. Any buffs you could get. Anybody jumping in on this? So, Captain Jade, you were pursuing diplomacy. Did we lose Captain Jade?
No, I'm here. I'm trying
Okay.
to wrap my head around the whole situation. It got away from me a little bit, and I'm sitting here trying to talk to myself about why exactly she decided to run in the first place. So I think in my head I've gotten everything.
She claims that she fled when the conversation with the other two ranch hands revealed. Remember how the one was getting real like open, real loose-lipped about like her not agreeing with the decisions that were being made around here and yeah. And then she pointed out that Elira was encouraging them to feel that way. And then as soon as that dropped, Elira fled.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Did she flee for that reason? Or did she flee because she was worried about what you guys would find in the cart? Question mark. Right?
Got it. Okay. How can I help with my diplomacy role here?
That's up to you. Like he's Goldleaf is basically pointing out like the Jathum of Armun Kalara are not people that you could trust or that will honor any agreement with you in a way that you think, because you're never going to be on their level. Which sounds like he's banking on the idea that maybe she is the agent that's working for Armun Kalara and trying to spook her into, being like, oh shit, I was wrong.
So am I rolling diplomacy to aid Goldleaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got him.
All right. Okay. So you are a master at this. That's still +2, I think. So Goldleaf, you're rolling with a +2 on this.
Alrighty. +2 circumstance. Oh my god, what's on that 19? Let's see.
Do it.
Well, I burned through all my hero points because I was rolling like shit.
Wait. Isn't master a +3 and ledger is a +4, right? On a critical success. Experts.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Expert doesn't provide anything special, but master's a +3 and ledger is a +4. So you have a +3 instead of a +2, but that doesn't change anything because you need a 29.
Yeah. this before. Yeah, I would have had to have done this before. Son of a bitch. What's there? Don't know if I have anything else that will help. Oh. I don't think this is worth it. I'm gonna keep this. Damn.
Are you gonna keep it? You're not re-rolling?
I think I have something, but it's probably for a way more important.
Oh, okay. All right. At this point, you hear the sound of the hadrosaurs arriving. Isaac, Brindle Quay, Loritz, and the rest of your B team that you brought on this mission. At this point, have you guys detangled her from the bridge supports?
I think it's a convenient restraint. So
Yeah.
probably not yet. I think that would probably be the next step.
Yeah, I think while she's restrained, you should probably look at the cart.
Okay, so you're gonna head back. Are you gonna send some people back to look at the cart?
Oh,
I
I
don't
guess
know
we
if we
did
should
get
do
pretty far
that.
from there. Dang it. Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? And I'll.
Well, I say we take her back with us.
She is armed as well. I mean, she doesn't have her weapon out, but she has a dueling sword.
We could take their weapons while they're tied up.
Yeah, I think this is a convenient restraint for her. So disarm her, make sure that she's still tied up, and I guess kind of take her back with us.
Okay, so you're just taking her weapons?
Yeah, weapons, any. Well, we don't know if this lady's a spellcaster or not. Anything that looks relatively magical on her.
Okay. She has like a small sort of like bracer on her one arm that looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, I think the sword and the bracer probably take those off her while she's restrained.
Okay.
Could we do like a pat down on her completely? See if she's getting anything
Yeah, sure. Cloudloof, when you search her, you find this item.
Evidence of poisoning. Oh, yay! I'm
Yeah,
gonna hold it right to her face and go.
She kind of looks away. You don't like when a cat or dog has gotten in trouble. They just think as long as they don't make eye contact, maybe it'll be all right. She just sort of like refuses to look, kind of stares off into the far distance.
You're so innocent.
Can I detect magic? So I have it heightened I have it heightened 3, and at that point I can learn the rank or level of the most powerful magical effect that the spell detects. Mm-hmm. So like I know that there's a lot of magical shit around us, but like maybe if she has something extra powerful on her, then maybe we could take it from her if I can detect it.
Her sword and bracer, I believe were both magical. Or gave off like magic vibes. No, they're just powerful. They're not magical.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we probably just take those and then I guess a pat down. Jade would offer up to do it since she's a lady and what's her name?
Cloud way ahead of
Illyra?
you. He's already turned out her pockets and
Oh, hell yeah.
discovered.
That's where I found the proof of poisoning.
Yeah.
Evidence of poisoning. It's a letter in her pocket that said, "I did it."
I mean, basically, it's it is bottles and poisons that if you had Isaac and Songbow run it against what you've already found, it would match up.
So I guess the question then is, who all is working with you?
She looks down, and she says, "Why would I? I'm not going to say anything else until I speak with the mistress."
Oh man, I hope she likes you, because she'll be upset at how much inventory you've made her lose over the years.
Brindle Quay says, "Oh, I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I kind of can. You were definitely one of my top 3 suspects." All right, so do you?
Haul her off.
All right, you haul her off. Okay. Mm. All right, just a sec. Oop.
I'm so happy we found her. All right, so you guys head back, and messenger is sent ahead, and you arrange to meet with Zoranthus. All right. So I gotta re-find everybody's miniatures since they were all euthanized. Here we go. Okay. So you find Zoranthus. She looks so disappointed. In Illyra, not you guys. She motions to some toughs that she has nearby, and they take Illyra from you, and they kind of like forcefully sort of sit her down on like a stone bench or in like a garden area. And Zoranthus just sort of stares at her. She says, "Why did you do it? What would have made this risk worth it to you?" And she says, They're going to destroy us. I thought if I could make things bad enough, fast enough, you would change your mind.
Saranthus nods. I see. So you thought that I would take everything that I have built, this exile that I was forced into, that I turned into something beautiful, something special, something that was mine, that I would just give it up because it got hard, because a few things went wrong? Do you know how long I've been here? And Alira just sort of lets out a shuddering breath and says, no, mistress. But Amon Kalara, they so powerful. They could crush us in an instant. And then Zarantha says, then why haven't they?
So
Miss
I have to ask.
Saranthus.
Sorry.
Miss Saranthus brings up a good point. The genies of this plane have been here for more or less eons. I'm not entirely sure of when you first came to this plane, Miss Saranthus, but I imagine they would have plucked you from the very beginning if they wanted to. But they decided not to until recently.
Zarantha says, they are interested now because something has changed. They want access to the Sea of Stars. And she kind of like motions above you guys. But this Sea of Stars, you could fly straight up forever and never reach it. There are only certain places where the seas connect, and this is one of them. They had no interest in it before. They had no need of it. It is a strange place with nothing of value to creatures such as the Jathum. Yet now they covet it. How interesting.
I wonder if your Jathun visitor didn't have a part to play in all this.
I have been keeping a very close eye on him. I think that he is here for his own reasons.
Not associated with the acquisition of the Stone Ranch?
You are welcome to meet with him and see if you can learn more than I have been able to. Officially, he and I have not spoken, but under the guise of magic, I have met with him as a servant. There is something he is running from. But whatever it is, he knew he could not run for long. I think he has hidden here in plain sight. And then she turns and she looks at Alira and says, which again, if the Jathun could destroy this whole place in an instant, why have they not come for their runaway? You have such a beautiful mind, Illyra. You have a golden voice, a silver tongue. And I used to think, a beautiful heart. That is why I trusted you with the hearts and minds of my people. But you are a coward, it seems. And then she starts to cry again. And then she says, Mistress, you must understand. I acted out of fear. Fear for all of us. Fear for you. And love. I didn't want them to hurt you or us. We have built something beautiful here, and I don't want them to take it by force. And Saranthus turns to her tufts and says, I feel my temper rising. You must remove her from my sight. I will deal with her later. And they haul her off. And she turns to you guys after she's gone, and she says, you did well, and were very quick.
And it seems we had a bit of luck on our side.
And some motivation. I do believe this partnership that we can establish can be quite beneficial to both of us. So, had to prove our worth.
Yes,
Hopefully that was satisfactory.
You have been satisfactory. I have been giving it much thought, what we discussed when you first arrived, what you are after, what you crave. You wish to build something great. She kind of motions around at the gardens and the ranch off in the distance and all that. But such things take time. And they take vision. I have been viewing the maps. This shattered, sky-flume hydroforge island, it holds some sentimental value to you. I respect that. But it is not a base. It is a crime scene with sentimental architecture. If you continue to stay there, Terranathus will find you. And if Terranathus finds you, others will as well. And then you are of no use to me. You must move it, hide it, or abandon it.
That is a fair assessment.
We have plans in the process to hide it magically, at least. It won't hide it physically.
Well, there are ways to make this happen. We can physically move the island. I can send some of my druids with you. They are trained in... how best to describe it? Spatial thinking. You will need a sky turtle to tow the island, but they will unaffix it from its position so that it can be moved. If you prefer a more magical solution, you could try translocating the island. This is possible. My mentor might have a solution for you, but you would have to go and speak with him yourselves. He is the one who taught me mastery of this place.
Well, who is he and where is he at?
He is relatively close. His name is Verathun. He of the soft horizon. He is a cloud giant. A cloud dragon of tremendous size. Do not worry. He loves pirates.
Did we hear of a story of a cloud entity by some ruin on the other side of Ternath? Tries looking for a map.
Oh, you want me to switch you to the map? Hold on. The map cloud seas activate.
J Temple D18. I think. I don't think it was C14. C14 Ruins of Nebrinde. That was where the big raiders have made their new.
That is their new their big ass headquarters. Yep.
Okay. Yep. But D18
is the Jade Temple.
Yeah, which was spoken to us by Anus. And I think it was also hinted earlier in the campaign that there was a dragon that was in that area because Irongale was looking for his cure in that area. Yeah, Goldleaf is just kind of talking out loud as he's kind of like, "Oh, is that what the place you're mentioning?"
Yes, Jade Temple. I made it for him.
What, you made it? Like, did it used to be a creature?
He shaped it out of clouds, and then I turned the clouds to to Jade.
You're the coolest!
That's actually really cool. But then he also cocks his head at her. It's like, that's also very terrifying. You just transmuted clouds into Jade? The fuck are you, woman?
As if kind of like reading the thoughts in your eye holes. She smirks a little bit, and you see a couple of the snakes do a little kicking laugh. One of them takes a long drag on its cigarette, and then she says, she says, "There is so much to learn about this place. It is not like the prime material. The rules are so different. And the line between mortal and God is just a suggestion." The Jathum fear me because, unlike the Jathum, creatures of the prime material have limitless potential in this place once they understand it. However, for that very reason, creatures of the prime material must be very careful to never rise too fast or too high without having very valuable skills and talents. Otherwise, the Duchess will end you. You guys may attempt to recall knowledge if you'd like. I think
we've heard of this before.
Yeah, the name has been dropped before. Okay. All right. So, Songbow, Cloudhoof, Jade, Goldleaf. You all remember hearing the name before. Hishira, known as the Duchess of All Winds, is the most powerful being in the elemental plane of air. You, Goldleaf, with your genie lore, bardic lore, so with your genie lore and bardic lore, you do know that she is primordial god, living primordial god. Her edicts are revel in formlessness and freedom, humiliate terrestrial creatures. That would be creatures from the prime material, and kill foes via falling or hazards from high winds. Anathema to her and her followers is deny a flying creature the ability to fly, or walk on the earth if one could easily travel otherwise. She is affiliated with elemental air, the energy of cold, destruction, and dust, which is a para-elemental plane. Dust is negative energy and elemental earth, so she's really into the destruction of Earth.
Not to mention, wreaks hell on your senses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she a real bad bitch. For sure. She do not abide physical entities. Fortunately, she is very capricious and has severe ADHD. So, and as an eternal being, her sense of time is not great. So, a lot of prime material people can live here for a long time without ever being noticed. But if for whatever reason she kind of catches you out of the corner of her eye, you're just donesos. So just, yeah, that's it. So anyone that is living here that isn't supposed to be here, you're just on her clock. You know what I'm saying? It's a ticking time bomb.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, gold.
Unless you have worth. Something that would make your disgusting existence worth keeping around. Case in point, there's the Gloaming Vale, right? A city of vampires that spans all 3 of the Cloud Seas. They live inside a giant floating sword, double-bladed sword that basically pierces the heavens in both directions. And all 3 of the hexes that their city is located in are in eternal night. And even though many of them are prime material or originated from the prime material planes, they obviously have some kind of value to her, or they would have destroyed. Armun Kalara, they have plenty of non-air elemental like slaves and servants and whatnot. She hasn't wiped those guys out. So again, yeah, technically she would just she'll destroy any prime material entities that she finds, but there's evidence everywhere that either she's distracted or it ain't worth her time. You know what I'm saying? My wife hates bugs, but she hasn't killed every bug in our neighborhood. Do you know what I'm saying? But if a bug got too close to her, she would kill him.
Mm-hmm. I think Goldleaf will kind of share the Cliff Notes version of that information. You had turned down an offer from Terranathus before, correct?
That is correct.
Was it also under the suspicion that maybe they could become a target of her ire?
Oh, no. I just do not like wizards.
Ah, fair enough.
You can't trust wizards, is the problem. Wizards only bring trouble with them. Everywhere they go, trouble. Always seeking power and knowledge, ignoring the rules, ignoring the warnings. The history of every world ends with the curiosity of wizards.
Yeah, one of the wizards at Terranathus is possessed by a devil.
Of course they are. That's an everyday occurrence for wizards.
I feel like she's joking, but I'm also curious if she actually knows. I'd like to roll a sense motive.
Oh! If she's just making kind of conversation, yeah, exactly. Them wizards, am I right?
Keeping up with the joke, or if she's twinkle of the eye. Yeah, of course, one of them's possessed.
Yeah. You should give me a blind GM sense motive. She's impossible for you to read at your level, at least with that roll.
Worth a shot.
So
but it comes across as just conversational joking around.
It's maybe a little crazy, but how hard would it be to turn one of those turtles into a mobile base?
Oh, she says that would be exceedingly simple. But then you won't have this hydroforge that you love so much, with the ghost and the machinery and all of that.
Yeah, we can do without the ghost and stuff, though. The
If you do
hydroelectric
not have the
power.
courage or the aptitude to seek my master's assistance in the transposition of your base, a more hands-on approach would be towing it with a sky turtle.
Oh no, I just have a fondness for the turtles. They look really cool.
They are exquisite creatures. They are on a migratory path that travels through all three skies.
So they're durable enough to withstand all three. That's good to know.
Yes. Though the creatures living on them, not so much.
Going from one layer to the other may be a bit difficult for people.
Certainly be one way to keep free of parasites.
The most successful creatures that live upon the sky turtles, they create shelters that they hide inside during the migration through the Emerald Storm. Those that don't do much of anything. I will confess that I have never been to the Emerald Storm or the Sea of Stars myself.
Me neither. I'd surely like to, though.
It is said that the Sea of Stars is so beautiful that many who look upon it are unable to leave.
Well, I mean, once we deal with, all this business and get everything situated, why not come with us to a vacation?
Because I see much, and I would not want to see something so beautiful that I am unable to leave it.
I feel like they're just stories. It should be fine. I think. Maybe.
Perhaps
Captain.
someday I will go to the Gloaming Vale, and I will view this Sea of Stars from the observatories within the Citadel.
Captain, this J Temple sounds pretty perilous, but also like an adventure. Can we go?
Go. Oh, for a second, I was afraid you were going to recommend we don't go see the dragon.
Why would I say that?
I definitely think we should go to the Jade Temple.
Some of the best stories are about dragons.
Now, I have to ask, if you do go to the Jade Temple, are you going to drop Skelebrosif off yourself? Or, like, are you okay? Because he's going to leave very soon. Like, because, you guys talked to her. She said that they would deliver some stone as a show of good faith and Skelebrosif.
So, we had
But it's okay if, it's already, the plan's already made. So.
Right. Did she want us to go to Amon Kalara? I mean, we have business there, but
She would very much like you to go to Armun Kalara for sure. She wants to know. She wants to know firsthand what's going on there. She doesn't have reliable spies in Armun Kalara, and something has changed in the city of Armun Kalara recently. She does know that. The city is definitely stirring. Normally, they are very content to be affluent and overindulgent and, just rich bullies, essentially. But they've never really been like expansionist. You know what I'm saying? They've never really like thought about like what else is there. It's just very much been like every day is a party. Can't wait to go watch some stud racing. Can't wait to buy a new slave. Go to the human zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'll eat food today. See what that's like. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Baby elephant brains. Heard those are good. What's an elephant? I don't know. Yeah, like they're just very, very spoiled, very powerful beings that when you're that strong and there's not a lot of like threats, you know what I mean? You just kind of vibing. Like they have a military, they have an air force or whatever. But like they don't really war against anybody. Like it's more just, to fight kaijus and stuff. But lately, they've been kind of like stirred up, and she's definitely curious. Like, what's got them all stirred up?
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "I am hoping that I can find out more from this emissary who has decided to hide under my skirts, but he refuses to meet. He keeps coming up with excuses about why we cannot meet formally. I think he is worried that once we meet, I will send him away. And he cannot afford to be sent away. I wonder why."
Well, I guess we could go meet with them, see if we can't crack that egg. Maybe that'll provide a little bit more context for everything that's been happening.
Well, if you go to meet with him as my deputies, he will likely find an excuse not to meet with you, or be very cagey. Could you disguise yourselves as something else, more appealing to him? Like circus performers. You know, circus?
Oh, perfect.
Circus with the animals and the clowns, the music. Clown, it has red nose. Honka honka?
It's been decades since I've seen a circus. I mean, I guess they had festivals, but it wasn't the same.
I just want a recording of Crash going honka honka.
It's important to note that she did pretend to honk her own nose when she said that. And you do think
Adorable.
that this is one of those weirdos that likes clowns.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Kind of like your GM, who also likes clowns.
Does somebody have a Harley Quinn crush?
I mean, I like all clowns. Like, I I like. Yeah, it's not just sexy clowns. I think clowns are neat. So. Are they scary? Yeah.
My aunt went to clown college.
So are velociraptors. You know, I like them too.
Yeah, but velociraptors don't exist in current timeline.
Yeah, but we sidestepped the timeline with the killer clowns, and we got this one instead. You know, so like it was great. This was so good. What I would give to get the killer clowns back. Anyways, yeah, clown college. See, have they done a lot with that? I mean, do they do like parties and shit? It's hard out
No,
there.
not really.
Oh,
She used to be the like vice director or whatever of the Children's Museum in Indianapolis.
oh, that's cool.
And that was something she did, I think, before she got promoted to that position. But she didn't really ever do very much with it. She just thought it was neat.
I love that there is a clown college. It made me believe the whole Dungeons and Dragons Bard college thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, nice. It was the first time in the real world that I was like, that's some Dungeons and Dragons shit right there.
College of Laughs Bard.
Clown college. Incredible. Yeah, did you guys know that in the clown code, you actually can like register your face paint, and then it's considered very, very unprofessional to copy another clown's face paint.
You have to. It's like trademarked.
Yeah, it's
Almost.
That's actually cool as shit.
yeah, it's very interesting stuff. It's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's like a face paint and a name you register.
Basically, an assassin's guild. It's basically an assassin's guild.
I was gonna say, what's the difference?
Yeah, right.
One's a cover for the other.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen a clown and an assassin in the same place at the same time.
I think
Right.
maybe you always have. Dun dun dun. That's a mini series that needs to be run at some point.
But
Clown assassins.
Oh, but they have a whole race of them in Starfield or Starfinder.
Yeah, there is a clown alien race. Yeah. Man. Anyways, we're off track, guys. Come on.
Sorry.
Bring it back together. Bring it back together.
well, if we didn't
so
want to go as a circus, we could just challenge them to a game of Beyblades. Jathoon loved Beyblades.
her eyes alight when you mention Beyblades. She says, yes, few could resist the siren's call. All right.
Everything
Well,
mixed too.
why don't you let me know how things go? I have work to do. I am the only one that can petrify things, so I have to get back to it. And you, sir, she turns to Brindle Quay. You have caused me no end of misery, and I have not forgiven you. You need to get back to work immediately. He swallows hard, he nods, and he heads back to work. Okay. She says, "You may keep the deputy badges, though I would keep them hidden when you go to meet with our special guest. But they should entitle you to food and drink if you require such things. And then, I guess just keep me up to date with what you are doing. She shrugs. And then her fucking green dragon, who's been idling nearby, rolls up. That they head out.
Well, that happened.
All right, so you're gonna go challenge this dude to Beyblades? You just gonna work on something else? Are you gonna go to this Jade Temple? What's going on?
I think Beyblades, Jade Temple, Amun Kalara. That's my vote for order of
Okay.
operations.
I think I like that order.
I'm
Mhm.
extremely curious because if we're playing IRL next weekend, the more I know about what
Oh,
we
I
need to
got a
do.
Beyblade.
We
I
just gotta
got a
bring
Beyblade.
Yeah, we just gotta bring physical Beyblades.
Well, I mean, obviously
Let's do it.
we could just Beyblades anytime, anytime we want. So that's not a problem. But whatever you're doing in game, if you are Beyblading in game, that's cool. But if you want Beyblade right now, that's fine. And then we have
Or
other
in
adventures.
person, we could challenge him to like we could gather together and challenge him to a magical card game.
Yeah, yeah. Sort of like a magic, like the Gathering.
A gathering of magical cards. I see where you're going
Oh,
with
we're gonna
this.
play
I'm
chicken with
not
a deck
getting
of
it.
many things.
Wait, you're not
First
getting
one
it?
to stop.
Yeah.
The first one to stop drawing loses.
Bro, that's a lot of Beyblades in this bid I'm seeing. Oh, that's a good price too. Dang. Hmm. I think this launcher's illegal. Oh man. Oh, anyways, sorry. I forgot that I was trying to pick up my own Beyblades so we could compete in the real life arena. But we can't use my bathtub. We'll have to get an actual Beyblade arena. I don't want to ruin my bathtub. So. Mm.
Buy one on eBay.
Buy a bathtub on eBay and or the. I'm looking at a Beyblade arena right now. Metal Fusion Beyblade Stadium, only $29.99 with free shipping. It basically looks exactly like the map that we use in the game. Now ours is way cooler. So.
That's like a plastic dish.
It is, sir. It is a plastic dish. Then there's
That's
this
$30.
one. No, wait, that's the same one. Well, it's hard plastic, bro, so that it doesn't get knocked over.
That's $30.
Sir. Ooh.
Injection molded plastic is expensive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying you'll probably find something
Okay.
like a warehouse.
Here's a branded one. Here's a branded one. Beyblade Metal Fusion Lot. The Beyblade Metal Fusion Lot includes action figures. Action figures made of metal featuring characters from the Beyblade franchise. Bro. I've never seen a sadder ad.
Mhm.
Oh, I see why he's calling them action figures. He's got some of the ones that are like turning into creatures, like on the show. Anyways, all right. So I guess you guys will head over to this dude's guest manor. Maybe.
Let's do it.
All right.
Check out the one on LinkedIn events. There's an arena for us.
All right. He is Jathum, so he's a Lord's boy. As you arrive, you see more of her toughs are standing outside of his guest house. They raise a stony hand to say, "Where are you going?"
The mistress allowed us to meet with the guest. Shows deputy badge.
Oh, he's a crafty one. He won't talk to no deputies.
Yep. But he won't know that we're deputies as I put the badge away.
He watches the magic trick of you putting the badge away with wonder in his little rocky eyeballs. These are basically like earth elemental guys. Seeing that you are capable of such feats of deception, he knows that you're definitely the right guys for the job. He says, okay, seems like you know what you're doing. Are you all going in? It might spook him. He's very flighty. Also, never heard of a Jatun be invisible so much. Ain't they always indivisible? See through.
It depends. Some of them do like to keep themselves hidden. Others not. Well, a little bit less so.
Okay.
Actually, that does bring up a relatively good point. Can anyone else see the invisible? Turns and looks at
Yes,
Buddy.
because if you recall from previous recall knowledge checks and lore and all that, Jafums are naturally invisible. They are invisible at all times, only appearing when they choose to or when they take hostile actions of any kind. And when they do, they don't become visible. They are just hidden because you only see a vague outline of their form. Similar to how anybody that's running 5th edition correctly lets the werewolves in 5th edition hurt each other. Jesus Christ. Jathum can see each other. So, yeah.
I'll be able to see him temporarily. I don't know about anyone else.
Yes, they have
How
something.
would we be
They
able
have something
to?
called magical sight that allows them to see each other. How would you what?
How would we be able to see? Like, what would allow us to see a Jathum?
Anything that would allow you to see invisible creatures, essentially.
I do not have anything like that. I do not believe.
I think there's a fighter feat called like blind fighting that they can have blind sense within 5 feet. So I mean, there's that. Spells that would help you and feats. Revealing light. This is the legally distinct fairy fire. See the unseen. Legally distinct. See invisible creatures. Heat vision. Would allow you to see them. Soul sight. This is a bard and sorcerer feat that grants imprecise spirit sense. Kind of neat. There's a wand of see invisibility, wand of true seeing, wand of glitter dust, candles of revealing, dust of appearance. I think there's a lantern of revealing item, revealing mist, cat's eye elixir can help with it. There's an ion stone called the pearlescent pyramid that allows you to see invisible creatures. But their innate invisibility makes them oppressively dangerous to try and fight. Which again, they don't have a lot of like natural predators or enemies, because like, how are you gonna attack? How I don't even know where you would start. Do you know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't know why you would. Secondly, I don't know how you would even go about waging war against a genie city in the elemental plane of air. And this is kind of like in all the elemental planes, the genies are sitting pretty because again, I think the most hospitable plane is the elemental plane of Earth. And even that's not a good situation if you're not an Earth creature. You know what I'm saying? So like their highly specialized environments make it so there's not too many threats. That don't mean they're soft. They're pretty capable. But they are very reliant on that ability to be invisible at will. And it is built into the way they train and the way they fight. So there's a lot of like attack and then immediately use a move action, which gives you that like hidden thing basically. And then now that you've moved, you basically go back to being undetected until you take another hostile action. It's very bad. I would not recommend trying to fight one until you guys can mitigate that. So
we're
just
looking
keep
to
that.
have a conversation with this individual. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
There's
assuming.
the rest of the party.
Yeah, that's. I thought we would.
I will
talk
say
to
I
him
will
before we did
give you
anything
I will
else.
tell you this though, since Jathum are on the horizon, they have a weakness, and that is they have abysmally low hit points. So if you could pin one down and hit it, you might actually just kill it, like because they have very low health for a creature of their level.
So what I'm hearing is we just need blanket explosives.
AoEs, yeah, bombs. But that could also explain why they haven't, like, moved on Terranathus, because wizards. Wizards like to bind elemental beings into service. They can see invisibility. They have AoEs. They generally have access to alchemical weapons, and so wizards are a hard counter to genies.
Well, thing is, this is going to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry, Songbo. Wish I could, but Goldleaf will kind of twirl his staff, and then he'll approach Captain Jade, and will just lightly tap her on the forehead with it. Your eyes are going to glow as Goldleaf spends 2 charges to cast See the Unseen.
Hey, I can see things.
Put on this fine tea time music for you.
And then he will also cast it on himself.
What? You had See the Unseen the whole time?
He picked up that staff from the spider library.
I will point out that the guard did tell you that this dude spends a lot of time being visible, which is unusual.
Oh, you said visible. Oh, I thought you said
Visible.
Invisible.
No. He said that he thought they were supposed to be invisible. But this
okay,
one,
I
yeah.
thought the same.
My bad.
Yeah.
I misheard that. Never mind.
Do we
want to
wait to use
Well,
the
he had
charge
kind
then,
of
unless we need it?
a rumbly voice, and he was mispronouncing invisible, and like I get it.
Well, I did have a quick question though. I gained this ability when we leveled up.
Predatory senses. You have seen the world through a damn Pathfinder kids. Panoply? I mean, hold on.
Yeah, Panoply.
Yeah, Panoply.
What does Panoply
Just a bunch of different ways.
mean?
Yeah, various.
Splendid or striking array or arrangement.
It's the
Fucking fancy. Damn. Okay, fancy boy. All right. You've seen the world through a panoply of different sets, and you carry that even into your natural form. I guess if you've been a cloud, that would kind of change things for you. Like when Jake the dog was a brick, changed his life. Your proficiency rank for perception increases to master, and you gain a special sense that you could gain with primal aspect. So yeah, I mean whatever you want from primal aspect. So what do you get from primal aspect? Are you asking could you have like cloud sense or something? Is that what you're?
Well, thinking with being bonded to gravel, if I could get earth sense, like tremor sense.
Oh, that's pretty fucking strong, bro.
Okay, if it's too powerful a thing, that's
No.
fine.
I think I mean, I'd be okay with
I
it.
think the
I'd be
first
okay with
time you
it.
grabbed it, it would be an imprecise sense, and then if you grabbed it like a second time, it upgrades it to precise. I'm pretty sure that's how getting new senses works
Let's
a lot of times.
see.
In Pathfinder.
It says here you permanently gain a special sense that you would gain from primal aspect. So what's primal aspect usually give you?
Primal aspect. There's a whole list of them. I actually have to go through the. It's the like abilities that I can get through.
You gain the primal aspect stance. All right, low light or dark vision if you already have it. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Like that's the only sense I can see in there's low light or dark vision, which.
Oh, I got you. Okay, and then it says DM's discretion there. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be okay with that. Let me see. Got to go to your senses.
It's just Pathfinder's not very clear. Like the only thing it lists for your special senses is like low light, dark vision.
Well,
Which
for
if that's what it
that,
means, it's fine. But I mean,
yeah.
I have that for being a Minotaur anyway.
Oh, you're already on dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Gotcha.
fact, I now have dark vision with able to see red because of my tattoo.
Let me see. Trying to figure out where Tremor Sense gets stashed on a player character sheet because I never play anymore, so I don't remember where under the hood I find this. Let's see. I think I have to drag Tremor Sense onto you. That'll fix it. Let's see. Effect Tremor Sense. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Well, it's really cool once it's enabled because you'll actually get to like see shit through walls and stuff, which is pretty bananas.
Oh, vision mode tremor sense.
Yeah. Where's that at?
When I went under my token, Cloud Hoof.
Oh, your token had it. Okay.
Yeah, there's basic vision, dark vision, light amplified, monochromatic, and tremor sense.
Yeah. But there's got to be a way to like add it to your sheet. That's what I'm saying. Oh well. How add tremor sense to my Oh yeah. Unless we have the Visioner module, you do have to set it up manually on the token. So yeah, okay. Just do it that way, I guess. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna drag the effect tremor sense from equipment onto my bar and see if I can just make it like a quick thing.
Okay. Oh, there you go. I added it. Tremor sense, imprecise, 30 feet. You got it.
Nice.
All right. You can see it on the front page of your character sheets.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so now that you guys have some methods to deal with this invisible genie who allegedly is not invisible, are you ready to head in? All right. This is an opulent guest house in the style of the old Aslantean Empire, which is to say, ancient Greek Empire, legally distinct ancient Greek Empire. So this dude, he's in sort of a like an open air sort of circular room where like there's like pillars that let him look out over everything, but there's like a lot of hedges and stuff like that. The view just looks out over the edge of the landmass into the clouds and the sky beyond. You can see that there's the entryway that you came through, but there are doors that kind of lead to like a bathing area and then there's a door that leads to like a sleeping area, and then there's like this common area. And that's where he is reclining on an oversized chaise lounge, looking incredibly bored as he stares off into the distance. His eyes are a metallic gold in color, as is much of his clothing and jewelry. His skin is pallid, but still has soft hints of blue. His hair is kind of a very dark brown, almost black in color, which is not unheard of for Jathum. What's the most striking thing about him is how terrestrial he seems to be. Like he's really slumped, for lack of a better word. Like Floof is a sylph, and she gives off bigger genie vibes than this guy. He turns to look at all of you. His face so bored. And he says, yes, just a moment. And he snaps his fingers a bit, and a little cloud appears. And then the cloud says, Incesern, which is, unless we say otherwise, I think what everybody's speaking. Hey, you stand in the presence of the great envoy surveyor Malrek Jivin of Amun Kalara. The cloud just kind of hovers there. It's very small. The cloud is maybe the size of a human toddler, if there were a cloud.
Jade wonders to herself why there are so many attractive people in the plane of air.
Well, with the Jathum, almost universally they are strikingly beautiful, painfully beautiful to look at in their quote-unquote physical form. Okay. He stares at you guys as if waiting for something.
I guess Goldleaf will kind of approach, almost mimicking the cloud as the herald.
Mm-hmm.
Entering the crew of the Sky Haven, led by Ringmaster Jade. And
Okay.
we'll kind of bow to Jade.
Gonna do a recall knowledge check real quick.
On this dude?
No, he's gonna do it on you guys.
Oh, on us.
Yeah. Let's see.
Actually, I also would like to do a recall knowledge on this guy. Now that I see him.
Okay. Yeah. He has no fucking idea who you guys are. Okay. You have no fucking idea who this guy is.
Okay. Neutral.
He says, is that supposed to mean something?
We wish to meet with you, and
Am I some sort of curiosity then? That's Mistress Zaranthis is selling tickets to come see? Or are you perhaps here under the guise of traveling entertainers and to amuse the special guest so that you can figure out why he refuses to meet with his host?
you're very perceptive.
Or maybe you're just assassins.
Jade bumps Goldleaf's shoulder and goes, "He's good."
I can well assure you, we are not the latter. But actually, you were quite spot on with your assessment. Though we can't provide entertainment if that is also something that you are looking for. But yes,
he suddenly like his poise kind of breaks for a second, and he makes like the smallest, cutest face of pain, and you hear a terrible sort of gurgling growl come from his body. And the cloud says, "Oh, my lord! Oh no! Don't worry, I'll fetch the snacks." And the cloud just kind of floats over to like a cabinet, and it fucking opens it up, and it gets out legally distinct Turkish delights. Brings them over to him. He looks.
Here I heard you were a fan of cheeses.
He when you say that, you son of a bitch, his stomach just goes and his face contorts in agony, and he says, "Oh, yes, it is quite delicious, I will confess. Oh, I've never been one for food. It's so pedestrian. It's so physical. Ugh. Anyways, the cloud, and he starts taking 2, 3 at a time Turkish delights. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but you got to be hungry to eat a Turkish delight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shit
Really
nasty.
tastes horrible.
It's fucking nasty, bro. If you like Turkish delights, mad love. Everybody should love something, but pass. Hard pass over here. I think they're cool.
Edmund sell out his own siblings for that stuff?
Yeah, I think they look cool. Our tasting history episode was real happy to learn about them. That's great. Ain't gonna go in my body. I ain't eating that. I've had them a couple times. I had them in Turkey. Not for me.
I thought it was just like a sweet snack. Is it not? Like, what is a Turkish delight then?
It's a candy. It's just, I don't know. I don't like them. So, anyways. So
like
he's eating.
Somebody took all the flavor out of a gummy, and then threw powdered sugar on top of it.
You remember grandma candy? You remember when grandmas were still a thing and they had grandma candy, and it was like that.
Grandma's
fucking
still a thing.
That was not mine.
No,
It
grandma
was
candy was just like those strawberry hard candies with the strawberry wrapper and a green like glass bowl
or
that
the
had a lid that was
ribbon or the candy ribbon. What was that shit? I mean, don't get me wrong. The butterscotches were that was good, but the other shit in that bowl, no.
When the flavor of your candy is floral, that's just not appetizing.
You could just buy a bag of grandma candy. Remember that shit? Here we go. Turkish Delights is like bougie grandma candy. So anyways, it often is flavored like flowers, and I'm just not into eating flowers. So anyways, enough hate on Turkish Delight. So yeah, he gobbling them. He's gobbling them, and when he does, he make a face like I'm ashamed of myself, but also so good. And he says, to think that I've just fallen so far. Ugh. All right, well, there's no way that Zaranthus would have let anyone in here to see me, unless she wanted them here to see me. And since she has been very gracious in accepting my innumerable excuses to not meet with her, and has probably seen through my clever deceptions and whatnot, I will play along. But let's just skip to the part where I answer your questions.
Are you running from Emma Kalara?
Yes.
Why?
I made a discovery. I felt the people needed to know when I brought my concerns to the Sultan's advisors. I was I was taken into custody of the government. I was branded, and in being branded, I have been restricted in my capabilities. Oh no, not again. And the cloud says, "Oh no, master, I'll have them leave so that you can." And he says, "No, it's fine. I've lost what little pride I had left. This is exactly what they want when they place this brand upon it. But if you excuse me for a moment." He rises, sexily, Bashonanly, from the chaise lounge. And he got legs for days, Jade. Got legs for days. He walks to the edge of the room, where, it kind of is like a fall off into the sky. And he turns his back to you guys, and he starts peeing off the side. It's a bright blue, like a mixed drink. The cloud says, "Please avert your gaze. The master is not well. He is not used to these bodily functions."
Okay, most of us have to do it at some point.
And he's making a sort of like womp 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 sound as he just sort of like tries to block all of your guys' visions at once, but he a cloud the size of a human toddler, so it's not really working out too good.
Can't block all of us.
Oh, I have a question though. Why is it why? Not that I was looking, but why is it blue?
My penis? Because my skin is blue.
Did you not say that his urine was blue?
No, his urine's blue.
Okay. I was not looking at your penis. Why is your urine blue?
I'm not sure. We Jathum don't normally have to relieve ourselves in such a manner.
So what is
I'm assuming
what is causing this then?
It's the brain that's been placed upon.
The urine is, I believe, a side effect of excessive liquid intake caused by a ravaging thirst that seems to never go away.
Oh, this explains a lot. You've never had to deal with these kind of
You're correct.
systems before.
I am no stranger to food and drink. I will, on occasion, partake of such unusual frivolities. But I don't care for it. I much prefer the taste of breath or scent. Why eat when you can smell and taste? You get the feeling that this guy goes to like the party and he like swishes the wine and then he spits it in a secondary cup. You know what I'm saying? Like He's not into swallowing. You know what I'm saying? This dude not into swallowing.
But you could eat and smell and taste. You could do all of them.
Yeah, you could, yes, and I have, and Jathum are capable of such things, though they don't require it.
But now you have actual hunger and thirst.
Yes. And I need to sleep, and I...
This brand that you mentioned, it sounds like it's a limiter of your natural abilities.
Yes, good, exactly. And anyways, I was set to be executed, but a friend helped me escape, and I fled here under the false pretense of being an envoy surveyor, which is my job, but not my true purpose.
And
Ugh.
you thought getting her to sell you this ranch would
Oh,
get
I
you
have
back to good graces?
no. I just knew that was a hot political topic right now, and that it would make for a good cover story. If anyone found out I was actually here, well, I don't know what would happen. That's why I came here, because they fear her for some reason.
Would you be
So you
willing to?
fled here then?
Yes, I fled here. I'm a political refugee. I was supposed to be executed, but I was saved by an elf.
With wings?
No, he's
Sun Shadow?
Sun Shadow. Yes, that's his name.
Ah.
He's a guest of the Sultan.
Mm-hmm.
Arendor is his name. Arendor Sun Shadow.
Wait, so you know that Zaranthus turned down an offer of alliance, and you are fleeing from the Jathum. Why didn't you just ask for asylum? Why pretend to be an emissary and then hide in your guest quarters the whole time?
Well, if I didn't want to be, I didn't want to come across as desperate. It's a little embarrassing.
Jathum have a certain level of pride that they like to maintain.
You had so much power in this situation. You could have fed her intel about the Jathum. You could have become number 2 man. You are the worst at this.
Yes,
Goldleaf,
how agreeably.
Goldleaf, you know that in genie culture, the most horrible thing that can happen to them is to be bound in any way.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's all genies, because of their terrible history with wizards. And each other. I want to point it out. I don't want to be that guy that says, they were enslaving themselves way before the wizards came along. I don't want to be that guy. But, it's a rough culture over there. Freedom is very important, and the situation that he's in, where they branded him and bound his powers, and then they were going to execute him, was pretty bad. He was going to be executed probably after being imprisoned and starved for a while and made to poop his pants and all that. So they were really going to drag him.
Well, seeing or hearing about your predicaments, and you've already surmised that we are working alongside Mrs. Zaranthus, would you be willing to tell us what you encountered at Amankalara that caused you to flee?
This is... There is some sort of entity trying to enter the elemental plane of air, and it could pose a very real threat to all creatures that dwell here, including the Jathum. This Erendor, Sun Shadow, he was researching the creature when he was captured by pirates, privateers, I suppose, of Armunkalara. He was brought before the Sultan, and the Sultan took a liking to him. And, well, Erendor has a skill for knowing what he needs to do to stay alive. He has been trading. He's been trading information for his life. That could mean a lot, since this dude was like advising the council of the city and all sorts of other stuff.
Trip feed them information to stay around a lot longer.
Yes.
Did he mention this entity having a name? Was it something of the one that seeks?
No, we definitely already know about this thing, Gold Leaf, remember?
Yes. He calls the creature Nemesis.
Okay, good.
And
so he shared those details with you.
He did. I believe he detected in me a certain weakness that he could not find in the other Jathum, and hoped to exploit it to his advantage.
You know, not everybody thinks like that. Like maybe he wrong. Thought he could be friends.
I am considered quite weak by my own people. I refuse to keep slaves or engage in the practice of keeping them. I have also spent the majority of my family's wealth freeing slaves from captivity, and I speak out regularly for better treatment and humane accommodations for them.
Are you looking for a job?
Did I really not ping anything on this guy from my recall knowledge?
Nope.
I'd like to try again. I don't care if there's diminishing return.
There are diminishing returns. All right, so target him and give you recall knowledge.
Is aiding a recall knowledge check something?
You can aid you can aid a recall knowledge check.
Okay. I'll roll a recall knowledge, but as an aid to Gold Leafs. Although you oofed, so it's
it's probably not worth it, bro.
But it's too late. I already said I was gonna do it.
Okay. All right. So
I guess standalone recall. If it's possible that I would have heard about him while I was like captive of the Raiders.
You have both heard that among the Jathum, there are those who are like, guys, if the worst thing that could ever happen to us is to be bound, how can we bind others? That's crazy talk. Though they are a minority, and they are often laughed or shouted over, laughed at or shouted over. But they do exist. There are Jathum that are like, guys, like the thing we hate the most is us getting bound into service and forced into service. What are we doing here? That's crazy. Like we have unlimited wealth. We could just pay people to work for us. Like why are we enslaving people? But yeah, they don't get a lot of traction. And they have to be very careful about doing it because it can be used by political rivals, business rivals, as a means to kind of like discredit them and undermine them. So most of them aren't like, I'm a celebrity about this. They're just very like, this is what I do. They try to make a difference without losing everything. Yeah. So he says, but in the end, I suppose it benefited me. Or not. I guess he's still using me. He told me that if I could find my way to Terranathus, was to find his daughter. He said I would recognize her because she was a dwarf, half dwarf, half elf, with tan skin and extremely large, huge eyes. He said, very large eyes that always view the world with wonder and delight.
Well, as luck would
I
have
feel more
it.
and more like we should offer this man a job.
Well, I was gonna say, as luck would have it, we are actually allies of Arendor. We heard of his disappearance, and we have been looking for him.
Well, that is awfully convenient.
I mean, we're not really allies of him. We've never met him, and we don't know him. But we do know his daughter.
Shut up, go. Just looks at Songbo.
If you know his daughter, then what is her name?
Dumbass. Oh, no,
Seraphine.
sorry. Hey, Seraphine.
Songbo.
It's Seraphine Sunshadow.
And are her eyes really as large as her father says?
Yes. And then some.
Why is her father talking about her eyes?
He kind of squints at you. He says, because they were a defining feature to help me find her?
Her eyes.
He points. Eyes. Yes.
What did you think he was talking about?
Yes. What are you?
You guys think he was talking about?
His eyes. Her eyes.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Captain,
eyes.
you dirty-minded.
Well, okay. That's already been revealed.
Wow.
Well,
that
I am
was
not-
much easier than I thought. Well, anyways, I have to deliver a message to her.
Oh.
I didn't even have to go to Terranathus.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how I was going to get there anyways.
So
Can't fly anymore.
we had learned of his disappearance, and she contacted us to help her find him. And that's what we are doing. So I was not lying when I said that we are allies of his. By proxy, allies of his daughter.
Oh, well. Then can you bring her to see me, that I might deliver this message to her? Feel my obligation to the man who saved my life.
Sure. I'll be right back.
If you wanted to get in good,
Didn't you guys leave her like back at the?
Well, she came with us on the ship.
Yeah, she's back at the ship. Yeah,
So she's probably at, I don't know, maybe at port or somewhere else on the island. Who knows? Goldleaf will.
I don't know.
The room.
Did strict Captain Jade like not let anybody go on shore leave this time?
People can have shore leave, but they have to follow the schedule for shore leave. That's how strict Jade is.
Okay, fair enough.
if you want to get any good with the shepherd, I mean, she'd probably let you stay here without any qualms whatsoever, especially if you gave her inside information on Umkalara.
Yes, that was my plan once she finally got tired of my games.
Well, as a bit of warning, seems to be getting there. It's especially with the recent attacks that have been going on here.
Attacks? What do you mean?
Somebody was trying to use a toxin to turn some of the creatures stone from the inside out,
Interesting.
ruining merchandise.
That doesn't seem... Do you suspect someone from Amun Kalaro is responsible?
Oh. Rumors were that
It's unlikely that they would move directly against the Stone Shepherd.
no, but somebody enlisting somebody, hired somebody out seems like something they would do, though.
I would love to know what it is about her that the Sultan fears so much.
How is the Sultan, by the way? What's he like?
He is a force of nature. He is a divine being. He is inscrutable, but despicable. He is selfish, arrogant, ambitious, and conniving. He is greedy, seeks power, but worse, clout. Power, I can understand. Power would allow a man to protect the things he values, to change the world. Clout has no substance. He just wants everyone to worship him.
Under my breath, I'll just say, well, damn, I was hoping he had some good qualities.
He is, without a doubt, the most despicable being I have ever met.
He sounds like quite the charmer.
Oh, he is. Yes.
Left to charm at least one person I know.
There are few that cross his path that he has not brought the full force of his persuasive nature upon. It is my understanding that most sylphs avoid romantic entanglements for fear that they might be related. Such as his virility and drive.
Stoner has a look of sudden realization that might be a genetic trait, and now he's worried about every woman he's left with.
He downs like half a decanter of wine, and he looks so miserable about it. I don't know how you live like this. Just a slave to your body. I think I would have just ended my own life if not for the weight of this information. I just don't know what to do with it.
Well,
Now
this
that
guy's
I've been branded and marked for death, I can't return to Amun Kalara to warn anyone. According to Sun Shadow, he is in a similar situation. He tried to bring the truth of Nemesis to his own leaders and was branded a criminal, forced to flee.
Well, there's at least one there who wants to try to use Nemesis as something control.
Truly.
Yeah, he's kind of a psychopath who's after us now.
You wouldn't happen to have this individual's name, would you?
Oh, it's Archmage Erevan.
When you say that, he actually has an emotional response a little bit. Like some of his perfect features kind of wince a little bit. And he says, that is a name I am familiar with.
Yeah, he's possessed by a devil.
I was unaware of that aspect.
Or fairly certain, anyway.
Yeah, Sun Shadow said that this Archmage Erevan initially was helping him with his research, but cautioned him against bringing any information to the council. And then, when he did, Erevan acted like he had no idea what was going on.
Now, I don't know if you have this term among Jathum, but Erevan is what we of the material plane like to refer to as a little bitch.
Ah. I wonder then, does our Sultan have similar goals? If this creature is as powerful as Sun Shadow believes, could it be bound and made to serve? It all feels futile in the knowledge that Hashira, the Duchess of All Winds, exists. Many gods have endeavored to enter this plane, to call it home, to make for themselves a place of power, and all have been rent asunder, scattered to the winds. Much of the floating isles that you see are the long petrified remains of interlopers who finally caught her attention.
Oh, like the big skull that the pirates live in.
Ah, yes. You are familiar then with Port Eclipse.
Yeah, we've been there at least twice. I think maybe more.
Ah, it's one of my favorite places to go.
You really should leave with us when we leave.
I mean, I don't see why not. I have nowhere else to go. And I'm sure I've worn out the fine lady's hospitality at this point.
I really think that we should all talk to her and you should ingratiate yourself. Like, there's a lot you could give her. And in which case, she could give you protection.
Right. I wonder, though, what am I protecting? Whatever I had left has been seized by the Sultan. All I have left is my life and my beliefs. If I were to just hide here, what was the point of Sun Shadow's risk in freeing me? What was the point of me trying to come forward with this information?
Well, that's why afterwards you should come with us.
You are on a similar mission to warn people of the approaching nemesis.
I mean,
Eventually we're gonna have to deal with it.
we'd like to kind of like thwart it in some way eventually. I mean, obviously we've got a lot to know. We've got a lot to learn.
So you must be powerful wizards or spellcasters of some
That's
sort.
the part where I just said that we've got a lot to learn.
I see.
I'd rank myself at about I don't know, 7 out of 20.
That is very low. I wouldn't rank myself that high. I've never been much of a fighter. I know some magic, but my true skills just come from understanding what to say and when to say it, and also navigating legalese. That's fine with me. I don't know what a Sky Haven is or who any of you are, but you seem like alright folk, and your appearance has definitely made my job easier.
Well, I'm Songbow.
Okay.
And the one with the horns, that's Cloudhoof.
Mm-hmm.
The plant man, that's Goldleaf. The fox lady is Jade. The stony boy, that's Lawrence. And then somewhere around here, there's a guy with a beard and glasses. That's Isaac.
Goldleaf, did you not serve at court at some point?
I was gonna say earlier, Goldleaf had long left this conversation when this guy was having his existential crisis to go find Seraphine.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so he says that, and you're not around. All right, so the camera will cut.
That's what the wanted poster said.
All right. So you find Seraphine. She is basically at the petting zoo. It's where they got little baby animals and stuff. She and several other crewmates are just enjoying some recreation time. They are all eating cotton candy and petting animals at the petting zoo. She sees you approach, and her eyes alight. And she smiles at you. She says, "Hey, there you are. How goes negotiations with the Stone Shepherd?"
Pretty well. We're doing some task for her. There was a situation happening on the Stone Range, but I believe we've made some inroads into it, proving ourselves, so to speak, so that when we make this more partnership official, she'll see us in a favorable light. But, well,
boy, that is a lot of fancy words.
It is. Would you like to take a walk with me? We gotta talk.
She blushes a little bit. She says, "Oh, all right.
There
Okay.
Maybe someone you need to meet.
Oh, she stops and she says, "Oh, I thought it would just be the two of us."
Oh, it's not pressing. We can go there a little bit later, but I at least wanted to make you aware. It may have to do with your father.
Oh, then let's go right away. And you just cock-blocked yourself.
Yep. I just realized. Well, yeah.
All right. So you guys
Always the
head back.
bridesmaid, never the bride. As he just walks behind her.
All right.
He'll fill her in, just to make sure that she's aware that this is a Jathum.
That's good. He's still alive.
Yes, he seems to be
I don't
giving
think
some
he's
information to keep himself alive,
Oh,
proving himself
Father.
useful.
He's turned traitor.
I wouldn't say. Well, I mean, Terranathus wanted to kill him, or at least the council wanted to kill him. So, is he really a traitor? Not really.
It's a terrible situation to be in because I love Terranathus with all my heart, but at the same time, they do want to kill us all, and they're hiding the truth from the people, which might lead to all of the people being killed. And there's also the mistreatment of the Minotaurs and the other citizens of Stoneheart, and
There's quite a lot. Maybe the information that we have uncovered so far will lead to somewhere, but we won't know for certain until we see your father, which hopefully this envoy will be able to tell us a little bit more about his situation. That's if you're willing to meet with him. He is a Jathum.
Of course.
Just wanted to warn you ahead of time. He is a Jathum.
No.
He is a powerful being. Hopefully he's not being deceived.
I'm sure he can't be more powerful than Archmage Erevan, who we basically spit in his face, and took all his things and ruined his experiments and killed his assistants.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah.
And then there's the pirate admirals of Port Eclipse, where we stole a powerful relic that could have changed the political landscape of the entire city right out from under their noses. And then, of course, there's the entire fleet of the Dombeek Raiders who want to kill us because we escaped their custody, killed a bunch of their people, shanghaied a bunch of their people, took one of their own admirals a prisoner, and forced her to work for us under the veiled threat of hurting her little sister.
Well, hold on. I don't think they know about that part. That, we were responsible for that. But yes, we did do it. I just don't know. I don't know.
What I mean to say is,
we made a
how
lot of
bad
enemies,
can
yes.
one Jathum be when measured against so many powerful enemies?
All I'm going to say is that sometimes looks and words can be very powerful. That's all.
Okay.
If you're willing to go, then let's go. And we'll head back towards the chamber with the rest of the party.
Right. So then he says, Songbow, didn't he serve? No. Didn't that... You said Goldleaf. Didn't he serve at courts at some point?
Look, all I know about that is that there's a wanted poster of him from a Jathum prince.
Interesting.
Also, I know that they didn't take that one down when they took down the rest of them about us.
You have wanted posters.
Oh yeah, Terranathus is not a big fan of us, specifically Erevan, but...
Oh, because you're allies of Erevan, and he was deemed a traitor, and you, I suppose, are traitors as well.
I mean, we didn't really do anything. All we did was talk to his daughter, and then the Archmage got mad. And then later we did do something. We raided the Archmage's like research center and stole a bunch of his notes. But that was after they'd started it. So we didn't really we didn't start anything.
I see.
And we definitely haven't finished anything yet, but that's the goal.
And you claim that on your arbitrary power ranking system that you've invented, that you are only a 7 out of 20.
7 out of 20. I'm hoping that maybe we'll go to this Jade Island. Maybe after that we'll be 8 out of 20. If not, then probably definitely after we go to Armuncalara.
You plan to go to Armuncalara and the Jade Temple?
Yeah. We have an in with the dragon, though. The Xeranthus knows him and is gonna sort of provide an introduction. He's gonna teach us about the plane of air. Maybe he can reteach you how to not need to eat.
He has
or maybe he's powerful enough to remove your brand. Who knows?
When you say that, the dour face he was making kind of changes a little bit, and he says, "You might be right. The Dragon of the Jade Temple is very powerful, very ancient. But in his long life, he has his mind sometimes drifts. He is prone from time to time to enter a sort of mindless state of violence. It can be devastating to encounter him in such a state. I hope that we don't, if the intention is to travel there.
Look, we've all been hangry before. Well, maybe you haven't been hangry before, on account of never having to eat before.
Hangry?
Yeah, it's when you're really hungry and it makes you sort of irritable and mad. So maybe we should bring something.
I am hangry all the time.
I mean, it'll happen less often probably when you get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it.
Well, that's why we need to see the dragon then.
Have you ever gotten to a point where your stomach starts to hurt a bit?
All the time.
No, I mean, you've eaten so much, the stomach hurts.
Oh, yes. In the first few days, yes. That was worse than being hungry.
I think
you gotta learn that delicate balance.
Because you just keep eating only sweets.
Well, I ate all the cheese. But when they ran out of cheese, I switched to the sweets.
Yeah, there's more types of food than just cheese and sweets, though.
Well, I don't want to eat any meat.
Is that a moral thing, or?
Well, yes. Why would you eat the flesh of another creature? That's horrible.
It tastes delicious.
It's kind of it's pretty natural, though. Let me look at your teeth.
It's natural for a carnivore, but it's not natural.
Or an omnivore, or a detrivore, technically.
But you shouldn't even have to eat. This is a timeless plane.
Well, we haven't figured that out yet, as a culture.
I think maybe because we all grown up in Terranathus, that eating was just part of the
routine. Terranathus is a city of wizards. Surely they understand that being in a timeless plane, none of you have to eat or sleep or dream.
No, they're wizards, but they don't. They're very stuck in their ways. They think they know everything.
Being stuck in your ways is one of the most dangerous states to be in the elemental plane of air.
I think the routine is what helped keep most people sane during the early days.
I see. I would not doubt if in the perceived passage of time since the city has arrived, if the wizard elite of the city have not shed the shackles of the prime material, but kept it on the peasantry as a means of control.
Explain why the council doesn't seem to get any older. Well, the rest of us do.
Yes.
How do kids work?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, if everything's timeless and you all live forever and don't eat and sleep,
Oh.
a kid, is the kid just... how do they grow up?
Well. When Jathum reproduce, they just sort of create another Jathum. As needed, or as the whim strikes. Sometimes a Jathum just, exists because...
The Jathum asexually reproduce? Do they bud off like a by spore?
Sort of.
I was gone for 15 minutes. How did you guys get onto the topic of reproducing and sex?
But
oh, hey, did you used to work in the court in Amunkamara?
Sorry, what now?
Yeah, he was asking about it, and then there was those posters that we saw when we were at the cowboy place, the cloud boy place.
Goldleaf just looks at this man.
Yeah, he looks back at you. He says, "Now I do recognize you. Yes, you were an entertainer at court, but you left without permission." Didn't you?
Sure, let's go with that.
And who is... he looks over at you, Jade. Envoy Surveyor Malrek Javin looks over at you, Jade, and he gives you a look like, I understand what you were talking about now.
Introducing Seraphim
Jade rolls her
Sunshadow.
Okay. And he motions with his hand, and the little cloud farts up, and it says, yes. Introducing Envoy Surveyor Malrek Javin. His Excellency and Eminence will see you now, daughter of Sunshadow. And she rushes up, and she's like, my father, is he okay? And he says, as okay as he could be. He is kept in lavish apartments, provided anything that he needs, including access to the library, tutors, the freedom to roam the palace grounds. The Sultan likes to show him off, especially because of how quickly your father is mastering his senses, you might say. Seraphim seems overwhelmed by this turn of events. She says, you needed to see me? And he says, yes, your father. He had a message that I was delivered to you about Nemesis. She nods, and he says, well, it seems that you already know, but apparently there's a powerful entity named Nemesis who has been drawn to the elemental plane of air, likely because of the city of Terranathus, or, well, your father believes specifically the leader of the city has attracted his attention.
He is Lanty.
Yes, that is correct.
From what we've gathered, this entity seems to have been from his time, or era, or whatever you want to call it. So it may be seeking him out with Terranathus as collateral.
Your father said that if I were to make it to Terranathus, to seek you out, make sure you were safe, and tell you that he had hidden some collateral inside some sort of cube. And
It's like QB.
I don't think he called it QB. He said it was inside a cube.
Is it a black cube that can sometimes grow arms and legs?
I didn't say that. It just said there'd be a cube, and a friend of his who was some sort of stargazing individual would have the cube if you were willing to take on the responsibility of it.
Well, we've got the cube, so nothing to worry about there.
Well, Sunshadow is apparently the only one that can open this cube and get out the collateral. He was hoping that you could bring it to him, but he's sort of the prisoner of the Sultan of Armun Kalara right now.
Seraphine has been able to manipulate the cube and get it to
Yeah, I mean, we've been
obey her
able to trigger
commands.
but yeah, I don't think we've been able to open it.
Correct.
Maybe I should give it another shot. We're stronger now than we were when it almost killed us.
This is a very interesting cube, then, if it tried to kill you.
Yeah, it grows arms and legs, gets all mad, but Seraphine learned that she can control it. She can tell it what to do.
Oh, wow. All right. You must be a powerful wizard, then.
No, we just convinced it that she's a sun shadow. I'm pretty sure that was all there was to it.
She looks over at you, Songbo, and she blushes, and she says, I am a bard like Goldleaf, and I am yes, I am a powerful spellcaster and a doctor. And then Envoy Surveyor Malrak Javin says, as a doctor, they are the ones that take care of the non-Jathum when they get sick or injured. She says, well, actually, there's different types of doctors. I'm more of a scholastic doctor. And she's sort of like brushing her hair with her hands, and she seems a little flustered.
I warned her.
And he says, well, it means everything to me that I was able to deliver this message to you. Your father does not want you to give up hope. You've already escaped the city with the cube. It's more than he could have ever imagined. But you must keep it safe until such a time as it can be reunited with him. He claims that the contents of the cube will be necessary for, well,
What's to come?
Yes, I suppose. He wouldn't elaborate any further. Just that it was important, and he kept calling it collateral.
Well, since you've now relayed, I guess, the message, what do you plan to do?
While you were gone, this fine fellow, a songbow, a space hamster, I believe, told me that I could accompany you to the Jade Temple, where we would beseech the dragon to remove the brand of binding, and I guess also help you guys do stuff.
Wait, you can do that? Wait. Just looks at Songbow. Of course he did.
And Seraph and Sunshadow says, of course you have to come with us. Yes, we're always looking for more crew. And if the Medusa needs maybe to like an exchange, we can always just give her Isaac.
That's my boyfriend you're talking about.
And she looks over and she says, well, I mean, the ship's not that big.
Are you two ever going to play nice?
Isaac looks around at this posh ass guest apartment. And he says, would I get to live here and get to pee over the clouds? And I mean, and then he shakes his head. He says, no. There's work to do. There's work to do.
Goldleaf will walk up to Captain Jade. Thoughts, Captain? Bring him on board?
I definitely think he would prove to be an asset in this case.
Just so you know, everyone earns their keep if they are on this crew.
Oh, I don't have any money.
Not monetary, like work or, knowledge or expertise.
Oh, yes, I am an expert of many things. Well, I mean, less so since my magic is not available, but perhaps I could teach all of you about Jathum culture or Amun Kalara. Or start your lessons on mastering yourself.
Would be a better idea with these last ones.
I imagine we're going to have to inform Mistress Zaranthus that we're going to be taking you off her hands. But she'll probably actually be happy. You've been eating a lot of cheese.
All the cheese. All of it. It's all gone. But it was good. All right. So, it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, Your intention is to take this guy off her hands and fly 6 or 7 hexes to the right-hand side of the map to go to this Jade Temple to treat with this cloud dragon who may or may not be in a state of furious violence at any given time.
Well, first we have to drop off Skillabrosa.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
so
we
you-
definitely
So
talk
that's
to
along
Traitors
the way.
So you
about-
guys are gonna drop him off, or you're gonna let him get dropped off with the stone shipment?
I said I thought we were letting him get dropped off with the stone shipment.
I would like to pick up Naman.
Oh right, okay. All right. I mean, then it's just a straight shot through the Warm Wind Bakery, Kennel Fall, Fractured Basin, Fractured Bastion, Driftwood Grove, and then from there you could either go to the Cloudfall Orchard or the Sky That Remembers, and then two more hexes over. So I definitely need Wes to bust out the airship miniature for the next session. Because it sounds like you're going to be on the boat.
Is there going to be another giant wang monster?
I mean, there could be. There could be.
All right. Jade will put on a helmet so she's not dick slapped in the face again.
Warm Wind Bakery. We'll just have the ship be attacked by cupcakes, and whenever you defeat one, you have to eat it. Fantastic. So
Notorious bread ducks. Oh my god.
Immersed. Oh, bro, that's a poll. Dang, going 7 years in the past. Oh man, at least Red Ducks. That shit was crazy. That was when Extra Life was really starting to get unhinged. Bread Ducks was definitely the beginning of the madness. Oh man. All right. So on that note, we will adjourn because it is 11:30. Are we all question mark down to play IRL FTF? If so, then we obviously aren't going to play this next Thursday. We would just play in a time slot that would be more agreeable for in-person play. Yay, nay? If not, I think it's best for people who are traveling and such that we just don't play next Thursday. So we're either not playing next Thursday or not playing next Thursday, but we're playing in person. So I guess we'll figure it out. But the sooner I know if we're playing in person, the sooner I could like bust out the miniatures and all that jazz.
Nathan and I are fine for either one that works for everybody else.
Nice. Okay. Cool. All right. Then, on that note, I will go to sleep because my brain very tired because college sucks and I was not meant to learn anything else at age 45. I was maxed out. I've had to get rid of the rest of my childhood memories to make room for college stuff. Oh well. All right. Hope everybody has a good night, and we will continue the adventure. Heading to the Jade Temple, which actually has ties, maybe, to Captain Jade. Question mark? I mean, it's got the same name. It's got the same name.
I wish I was as cool as Crash when I grow up.
Oh, really? You'll grow up soon.
I
Don't
refuse to believe that you're 45 years old.
Yeah. It's settling in for sure. Like, even if you don't feel your age, like, once you get to your 40s, like, the dynamics of like the world and the people you know starts to shift so radically that you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, I hadn't seen my sleep doctor in like a year and a half, and I saw him today, and the dude looked like so fucking old. And I was like, how did he get so fucking old in like such a short amount of time? But like, it's that weird like midpoint of the game where everybody just starts aging up real quick, and like kids start aging up real quick, and time gets real slippery. Oh man, it's spooky. It's spooky. So, anyways, all right. I really didn't get sleep. I'm fucking exhausted. I look forward to seeing everybody next week.
Yeah.
I'm excited about concrete plans in the game. I'm happy for you guys with your new ally and advancing the story. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, all right. Night, everybody.
Oh. One quick thing.
Oh, what's up?
It says most of you guys will, I think you guys will all be at the event. How many mythical meat sticks should I buy? I put the post in the chat, but it's like, there's the box of 20, and then I can get an additional 10.
Bro, I eat like 80 to 100 grams of protein a day. So, like, there will be, you could get as much as you want, and it will not go bad. You know what I'm saying? Just don't break the bank on it, man.
Okay.
Plus, it's beef jerky. It lasts forever. So, you got snacks forever.
I don't eat very much anymore, but I do love some fucking beef jerky.
This is all supposed to be mythical creature beef jerky. Ooh.
Yeah, it was good last year. Like the last time you got, except for the the camel. The camel was not good.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of camel. It turns out.
It's one of the things you don't know until you try. I mean.
So now there's two animals for sure I would never eat, and that is camel and conch. Conch is just vile. That's not going to happen again. Not a big fan of sea urchin either. Not a big fan of sea urchin.
Kangaroo tail was not great. I would not recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta try it to know for sure. But I anticipate it will be bad. Yeah. All right. I'm also looking forward to cooking food for everybody. I want to make food for.
I'm looking forward to eating the food that Crash cooks for everybody.
Yeah. Gonna make everybody some tamagoyaki for breakfast. I've been practicing. I'm making pretty good tamagoyaki now, so that's gonna be pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I gotta go sleep. I'm very tired. Good night, guys.
All right, good night,
Good night.
everybody.
All right.